Good afternoon. Here is the midday news on OGBC. I am Emmanuel Adebanjo. First, the major items. The House of Assembly is calling for the operational takeoff of the Ogun State Polytechnic in Bokia. Vice President Sheitima highlights steps towards tackling the nation's domestic challenges. U.S. authorities have arrested 538 illegal migrants in a mass operation. The Ogun State House of Assembly on Thursday passed a resolution calling on the state government to consider the immediate revival and operational takeoff of the Ogun State Polytechnic in Bokia. The Speaker, the Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, at the plenary charged the clerk, Mr. Shakiru Adebanjo, to forward clean copy to the governor for necessary action. Earlier, the sponsor of the motion, Asman BC Oyedele, informed that the institution, if revived, will further enhance the socio-economic development of the area and the state at large. He later moved the motion for the adoption of the report seconded by Assemblyman Damilare Bello and supported through voice votes. Other lawmakers also called on the state government to adequately fund the project, saying it will enhance technical and vocational skills of the youths. The government at the center says it is planning to build 10,000 housing units for the renewed Help Medic Cities initiative. The Minister of Housing, Mr. Ahmed Dandiwa, read this out during a meeting with the leadership of the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors on Thursday in Abuja. According to him, the project aims to provide for medical professionals across the country. Mr. Dango emphasized the importance of improving the living conditions of healthcare workers who often face challenges in securing accommodation, especially in urban centers where medical facilities are concentrated. The minister, however, urged healthcare workers to take advantage of the opportunity to own homes through various ownership options. Nigerians have been warned to desist from scooping fuel from fallen tankers because of its dire consequences. The Oyo State Director of the National Orientation Agency, Dr. Olukemi Afolayan, gave the warning shot with newsmen. According to her, scooping fuel from fallen tankers can be deadly, causing fire outbreaks, explosions, loss of lives and properties, as well as environmental pollution. She emphasized that emergency responders have been trained to deal with such situations safely and efficiently, appealing to citizens to learn from past tragic occurrences and prioritize safety over immediate gains. Nigeria's dedication to harnessing the potential of its youth, investing in education and advanced smart agriculture are necessary strategies that will go a long way to tackle global and domestic challenges. The Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, made the declaration during the Financial Times Global Risk Roundtable at the ongoing 2025 World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland on Thursday. Vice President Shettima observed that while crises abound, they also present opportunities for nations to rebuild stronger. In a statement by spokesman Mr. Stalin, which are the nation's number two man, reaffirmed Nigeria's resolve to embrace innovation and empowerment, particularly through education, gender-focused initiatives, and smart agriculture to people its economy into the fourth post-industrial revolution. Still from the event, the World Trade Organization boss, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, has urged nations of the world to keep calm over tariffs, warning that a tit-for-tat trade war would be catastrophic for the world economy. Dr. Okonjo-Iweala issued an appeal on Thursday during a panel discussion on tariffs at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, in a week that saw U.S. President Donald Trump theater tariffs against China, the European Union, Mexico, and Canada. She cited the fallout from Smooth-Hawley Tariff Acts in the United States during the Great Depression in 1930, which prompted retaliation and worsened the global economic crisis at the time. You are listening to the midday news on OGBC 90.5 FM. U.S. authorities have arrested 538 illegal migrants and deported hundreds in a mass operation just days into President Donald Trump's second administration on illegal immigration during the election campaign and began his second term with a flurry of executive actions aimed at overhauling entry to the United States. He has signed orders declaring a national emergency at the southern border and announced the deployment of more troops to the area while vowing to deport criminal aliens. Earlier in the week, the Republican-led U.S. Congress greenlit a bill to expand pre-trial incarceration for foreign criminal suspects. Air pollution in the five capital falls the global world's seventh most populous city by air quality monitor. Seasonal air pollution has long afflicted Thailand, like many countries in the region, but this week, AC conditions have shattered most schools since 2020. On Thursday, more than 250 schools in Bangkok were closed due to pollution as officials urged people to work from home and restricted heavy vehicles in the city. Air pollution hits the Southeast Asian nation seasonally as colder, stagnant winter air combines with smoke from cross stubble burning and car fumes. The Bank of Japan hiked interest rate this Friday to the highest level in 17 years and signaled more were in the pipeline despite fears of turmoil under US President Donald Trump. The well-flagged 25 basis point increase to 0.5% comes as economic data indicates the world's fourth biggest economy was developing in line with the policy makers' expectations and follow another bumper reading on inflation. The Bank of Japan said in a statement that the move, which leaves borrowing costs at the highest since 2008, was underpinned by healthy underlying inflation, firms steadily rising wages, and financial markets being stable on the whole. The news and expectations for more hikes in the future saw the yen strengthened to 155.20 per dollar from 1,563 earlier, having weakened in recent months following Trump's election and Fed served to slow down its interest rate cut campaign this year. At least three people have been killed in a Russian drone attack near Ukraine's capital. The Interior Ministry this Friday said that drone debris killed two men and a woman in the overnight attack on the central Kiev region, damaging a residential apartment, eight houses, commercial buildings, and several cars. Reports said the attack came as Russian authorities said the country's air defense systems intercepted and destroyed 121 drones launched by Ukrainian government. However, Moscow Mayor Mr. Sergei Sobyanin informed that the drones had been intercepted at several locations around the capital. On sports, Belgium's Football Federation this Friday announced Frenchman Rudi Garcia as the new national team coach after the sacking of Domenico Tedesco. The federation said they would formally introduce the 60-year-old former Napoli, Lyon, and Roma boss to the press at an event later in the day. Rudi Garcia, who has also managed Saudi outfit Al Nassr and French giant Marseille, will be handed the task to reinvigorating the Red Devils after a disappointing Euro 2024 campaign. Belgium last week served Italian-German coach Tedesco following an early exit from the Continental Championship this summer. A well-lubricated economy is an asset to the people, contributes to a stronger economy for the country. To end the midday news, another look at major items. The Ogun State House Assembly on Thursday passed a resolution calling on the state governments to consider the immediate revival and operational takeoff of the Ogun State Polytechnic Ethiopia. The Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, during the Financial Times Global Risk Roundtable at the ongoing 2025 World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland on Thursday, said Nigeria is dedicated to harnessing the potential of its youth, investing in education, and advancing smart agriculture as necessary strategies that will go a long way to tackle global and domestic challenges. You also heard that U.S. authorities have arrested 538 illegal migrants and deported hundreds in a mass operation just days into President Donald Trump's second administration. The Midday News was edited by Temitope Alagbe Obeche and broadcast from OGBC, Abeokuta. And for exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at openradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Open Radio at Beokuta and on X at OGBC 90.5 FM. You can also listen to OGBC on the Radio Garden.